If you need assistance with any of these spreadsheets, click on my name in the upper left-hand corner. A page will open giving you the date and my local time, best hours to contact me, and one-click contact links for voice, video chat, email, or messaging. Let's get started by looking at the three charts on top. The first chart shows cumulative net profit for the allocation. The second, net profit by individual market, model, and number of contracts traded. The third, the allocation's monthly net profit or loss. Cell H19, the allocation's starting balance. Cell H20, net performance per unit, never adding additional positions and withdrawing all net profits annually. Cell H22, maximum drawdown, measured from highest high to lowest low, marked to the market daily. In other words, if you timed it perfectly to the day, this would have been your maximum loss for the life of that allocation. Cell H23, year, month, and day of the maximum drawdown. Cell H27, risk-reward ratio, measured by taking the life of allocation net profit in cell H20 and dividing it by the maximum drawdown in cell H22. Cell H28, average annual net percent gain. H33, current total margin requirement for the allocation. H34, risk tolerance. This is probably the most important number on this entire spreadsheet. It's calculated by taking the maximum drawdown in cell H22, then multiplying it by 175%. In other words, if the previous maximum drawdown was $25,000, we're capitalizing to withstand a drawdown of up to $43,750. Between contract valuations surging, the major political and fiscal policy changes going on in the United States, another federal debt and U.S. banking crisis on deck, I think we all know major market moves are inevitable. I believe these moves will generate profit and drawdown cycles that will exceed the historical performance for this allocation. You being adequately capitalized and prepared for this risk is just as important as my team's responsibility to have proven programs in place to capture these moves, long or short, and for my trading desk to maintain absolute and error-free trading discipline. How we determine the recommended minimum start balance in cell H32 is by taking the allocation's combined total margin requirement in cell H33, then adding in the disclosed risk tolerance in cell H34. Again, the risk tolerance is 175% of the previous worst-case drawdown in cell H22. Drawdown defined as the highest equity high to lowest low marked to the market daily. Using a risk tolerance of 175% of the previous worst-case drawdown provides us a big enough cash reserve to cover a potential increase in the allocation's drawdown and or increase in exchange margin requirements. Every allocation has a default stop loss based on the account's liquidation value. This account liquidation value stop loss is referred to as a maintenance balance, shown in H36. How the maintenance balance is calculated is by taking the start balance in H19, then subtracting the allocation's risk tolerance in H34. The default maintenance balance shows in cell H36. This is how a maintenance balance works. Let's assume you funded the allocation with $500,000, entered in cell H19. The allocation's risk tolerance was $153,353. This would generate a default maintenance balance of $347,647. Should the liquidation value of the account as of any settlement fall below $347,647, all positions for the account would be liquidated on or before the next settlement. Should we fail to liquidate positions, we would be liable for any losses forward. Clients can set their maintenance balance at any reasonable level, and as the account appreciates, move it higher to lock in gains. For more information on how to set a maintenance balance, which essentially defines the maximum risk on the account before the first trade goes on, open the link in cell B12. or link number 6 on the main menu. Cell D20, the allocation's performance for last month. D21, performance for the last 12 months. D22, best year, life of program. D23, average year. D24, worst year. D28 through D33, profit or loss by year. H38 through H46, total months, life of allocation. Average month, up months. Average up month, largest up month. Break-even months, down months. Average down month, largest down month. D38 through D48, total trading days. Average daily, profitable or up days. Average up day, greatest update and date. Break-even days, down days, average down day, largest down day and date. I-19 through I-42, number of contracts traded per market model for the allocation. Cells J19 through J42, life of program performance and historical data for every active model in the program. To review this data, click on any model number. A text file opens showing life of program daily historical price data. Full disclosure of how we're calculating volatility and the base point for that specific model. Every day's volatility calculation. Every buy, sell, protective stop, and profit objective. Every trade entry. Every offset. Every trade's net profit or loss. Trade by trade, cumulative net profit. Trade by trade, net dollar distance from the previous equity high. And full disclosure of that model's trading parameters and its performance summary. K19 through K42, life of program net profit per market, model, and number of contracts traded. L19 through L42, active margin requirement per market, model, and number of contracts traded. N19 through N42, net profit or loss during the last 12 months for that market, model, and number of contracts traded. P19 through P42, highest high to lowest low drawdown, marked to the market daily for that model, market, and number of contracts traded. Q19 through Q42, links to contract specifications and margin requirements. Columns B through E, starting with line 56, life of allocation, marked to the market daily performance, cumulative net profit, and drawdown. Columns F through L, life of allocation, monthly and annual performance. Columns Q through CJ, starting with line 56, monthly and annual performance by active market, model, and number of contracts traded. Columns DL through EP, starting with line 56, monthly summaries by active market, model, and number of contracts traded. Columns FJ through MM, marked to the market daily performance and drawdown by market, model, and number of contracts traded. You can experiment with any variation of the allocation by changing the number of contracts traded in cells I-19 through I-42. All charts, daily, monthly, and annual marked to the market performance will immediately update. This enables you to instantly qualify the capital required, risk, and reward for any allocation you create, trading any number of contracts. On our new site, which we expect completed and through compliance within 18 months, we're expanding our lineup of active models to more than 100. The goal is to enable clients to monitor any combination of models, trading any number of contracts, marked to the market, online, in actual trading. For a video on how to track today's open positions, protective stops, profit objectives, profit or loss, cumulative profit or loss, maximum and current drawdown for any of the 24 models traded, open the link in cell D16 or link 7 on the main menu. To review the detailed performance for the top 50 allocations with the minimums from $25,000 to $500,000 US dollars or major currency equivalent, open the link in cell D11 or link 3 on the main menu. With 24 active models, there are 16,777,215 possible combinations, trading a maximum of 1 contract per model. Trading multiple contracts of the 24 models The combinations are literally infinite. To review the performance and drawdown summaries for the top 100,000 allocations trading a maximum of one contract per market, open the link in cell D13. To review the performance of the top 200,000 allocations trading multiple contracts with smaller dollar valuations, for example micro and minis, open the link in cell D14 or link 4 on the main menu. For more information on creating your own allocation, open the link in cell D15 or link 4 of the main menu. If you have questions or need additional information, contact me. My information is on link 2 of the main menu. I've also linked my contact page in cell D16 on every spreadsheet. When the contact page opens, it shows the date and my current local time, best hours to reach me, and one-click contact links for toll-free voice and video chats. Off hours, message, text, or email me, and my team will get back to you with the answers you need, along with links for additional information and/or verification.